Royden signed on the dotted line.
Really?
And by way of celebration, he'd like to buy us dinner. Tonight.
Oh, I can't make it. I'm taking Joe out. I have to make up for last night.
That's your problem.
Are you really going on your own?
Sure, at least I can't stand myself up.
I'll pay for that. And I'll have the same. I only make mine a double.
Perhaps you better go home before my reputation rubs off on you.
No, I definitely don't want to be at home. To be perfectly honest, I'd rather be here with you.
Oh, it's you.
There's Loverboy. Has he not showed up? Has Joe gone to bed, I suppose?
No, she's gone out.
Where's she gone?
I don't know, probably met up with Steve or Carmen or someone.
What time did she say she was coming back?
You've got a nerve, Stuart, you know. The only reason she went out's because you broke your date with her.
Well, it was work. I could hardly get off it, could I?
Yeah, well, don't blame her. She doesn't want to put her life on permanent hold for you.
What, like you're doing for Greg?
I told you it is just a casual thing.
What, waiting by the phone all night, every night?
Don't use that. I'm fed up with people telling me how to behave around Greg. Look, I'll do you a deal. I'll stop being so pathetic about Greg if you stop hassling about Joe, okay?
Yeah, right.
Say it like you mean it. See you in the morning.
Good night.
Go, Stuart.
But you got your own key now.
Yeah, looks like it. No.
Michael, if I was any other client wanting plastic surgery, you'd be encouraging me. What's the difference?
You're not a client, you're my wife, and there are risks.
Oh, what risks? I have the best plastic surgeon in town doing the operation.
I'm serious. Okay, they may be minor, but even I have unexpected scars show up. Then the secondary infection, bleeding.
Oh, you're really going to have to do something about your sales pitch, darling. Thought you were the guy who could sell snow to the Eskimos.
You look great anyway. I can't understand why you want to do this.
There's no particular reason. Doesn't everyone want to look younger after a certain age?
You're the last person to have to worry about that.
Well, it's not just vanity. In this business, how you look's very important.
Yes, well, you know you'll always be the most beautiful woman in the world to me.
That's very sweet, darling. But you did say I could have anything I wanted. My mind is made up.
Oh, we're honoured. You finally deigned to grace us with your presence.
Very funny.
Oh, come on, Nick. You've hardly said a word all night. How was school today?
You really want to know? It was the worst day in my life. Charlotte ignored me, the other prefects ignored me. Everyone ignored me.
Don't exaggerate.
I'm not. Even the third formers ignored me.
I didn't think third formers mattered.
Yeah, well, they're scared of me now after the bag searches. Now I know what it's like to be one of the damned. Hated, ignored and feared.
If you're going to be a martyr, you can go and do it back in your room.
That pathetic bowling alley trip was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life.
Oh, come on, Nick. You had a great time.
You don't understand how sensitive Charlotte is. She was really hurt.
If that girl has called it off because she caught you having some fun, then I'd ditch her. She's not much of a friend.
Yeah, well, what would you know?
Nick!
Well, it's all right for you two. Your life's just about over anyway.
Hi.
Been home long?
No, not long.
How's dinner?
Pretty awful.
Royden on form, was he?
I'd much rather have been with you.
Yeah, but you weren't.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I hate the power these people have over you. Don't they have relationships to look after?
Yeah, I guess. So, where have you been?
I just went to a club.
What, on your own?
It's okay, Stuart, I'm a big girl now.
Suppose you had to fend off heaps of sleazy males?
Yeah, dozens of them. I picked up the tickets.
What tickets?
For Norfolk Island, dummy. You have organised the time off. Stuart, we talked about this. You were going to ask Hillary.
Have you paid for them?
Yes, I told you it's a special deal. I had to pay for them by today. Honestly, if I can get myself organised enough to get time off, I don't see why you can't.
Well, I have been pretty busy.
It only takes 5 minutes. Look, we need a holiday together and we're having one. Go in there and tell Hillary that you have another life and a partner who never sees you. And while you're at it, tell her I'm sick to death of it.
Out of the way, Mills. Last chance for me to stock up on some caffeine before I take on the health of the nation solo.
Oh, yeah? You're on your own today, eh?
Well, haven't you heard? Grace is far too busy to worry about me or outpatients. Leonard's got the morning off and everybody else is on the wards.
Yeah, bad luck, mate.
Honey, Steve.
Best I be going.
I've missed you around the flat.
Oh, I'm surprised you noticed. I thought you're just using it as a motel these days.
So where have you been?
Tony was. Excuse me.
The bathroom's finished then.
No. We're showering at the gym. It beats waiting for the cues of woman at your place.
Will you give me a break? Just because I've got a social life for a change.
A social life is when you talk to them. Look, why don't you just admit it, Chris, and put yourself out of your misery?
Admit what?
Meredith. This is all about Meredith. That's when it started.
Oh, rubbish.
You find out she's got a bloke. 1, you buy a flash car. 2, you start flashing it around like there's no tomorrow.
Cheap shot.
Not as half as cheap as your lifestyle, mate. You want to start growing up. It's not as hard as you think.
What's with the water, Gina? We just wanted coffees.
Well, all the restaurants in California serve water. Didn't you know that? No charge.
Oh, wow.
I am so green, Gina. All the nightlife and shopping and Hollywood and Disneyland and shopping.
And movie stars.
Out shopping.
I am not going to let it affect me. I'm going to retain my essential and unique spiritual balance.
Anyone else sick of the California speak?
Hey, no, it's just like she's focusing, okay?
So, when do we get a look?
At what?
All the stuff you've bought. You have had a major shop.
No.
Let me get this straight. You've just won $250,000 and you haven't blown a cent.
Yeah, well, I haven't thought about it.
Ever since you've won, I've thought of nothing but. Can't bear it.
Don't say it.
Well, you got to admit it's pretty weird you haven't spent anything.
Yeah, I know. I just feel too guilty to touch it.
Well, you better blow some pronto, baby. Otherwise, people are going to start to wonder.
I know.
Just a coffee, thanks, Gina.
Certainly, Dr. McKenna. I'll bring it over. You have a nice day now.
Hi, Dad. Why the top secret meeting?
I just wanted to have a talk about your mother's birthday.
Have you found out what she wants?
Yeah, facelift.
That's gross. Is this your idea?
Absolutely not. I have told her it is completely unnecessary.
So why does she want one?
Well, I was hoping you might be able to tell me that.
What did she say?
That she's got no particular reason for it. She just wants to look good.
She looks good now.
Exactly. So will you talk to her?
Why can't you?
I have tried.
I hate it when I have to be a go-between.
I know, but it is for a good cause.
She's nuts.
Shouldn't be long now. Steve. How's wee Sarah doing now?
Don't ask me. I'll be the last one to know.
Oh, there's no need to bite my head off. What's wrong with that boy at the moment?
He's pretty down.
Why?
He just found out he's not the father of the triplets.
Oh, does that mean we know who is?
Sure does. Are these honest results?
Michael, I'd just like to confirm that is be completely sure that it's okay that I leave at the end of the week.
Yes, Leonard, the end of the week is fine. But I have a very serious matter I need to discuss with you.
Oh, what's that?
I can't agree to you coming back to work here without Roger Moore's autograph.
Roger Moore?
The one and only James Bond.
Excuse me, but the one and only James Bond is Sean Connery.
Oh, that accent. Oh, Connery was all right, I suppose.
All right, he was perfect. Besides, he was the only one who looked as if he knew how to fire a gun.
Well, he was better than the appalling George Lazenby, I'll grant you that.
In my opinion, George Lazenby was much underrated.
Rubbish.
You couldn't just go out and get shoes or something, could you?
What are you talking about?
For your birthday. Oh, no, too boring for my mother. She wants to go under the knife. It is sick.
It's nothing of the sort. When you get to my age, you'll see it's a perfectly reasonable option.
You're happy, are you? Being the victim of a mass media beauty myth?
Perfectly happy, thank you.
You have been sucked in, you know that?
Fine by me.
Oh, all right, Rachel?
I'm fine. I'm not the one dreaming up sicko birthday presents. She wants a facelift.
Women sometimes do odd things around these difficult birthdays.
This isn't odd, it's revolting.
Have you seen the prefect from hell this morning?
Nick, just around school, not to talk to.
How'd he look?
Pretty quiet.
Oh, he's miserable. I wonder, could you have a word with him?
I already have. I didn't get far. He's so twisted up over Charlotte he can't see straight.
You have more influence than you realise. He really likes you, Rachel.
It doesn't mean he'll listen to me.
Can you try?
First Mum, now Nick. How come people are so stupid?
I'll just get Carmen to take your stitches out, Mrs. Marsh.
Hi.
Hi. Did you get home all right last night?
Fine, thanks. What about you? You feeling better?
Yeah, I am, thanks. You're a good listener. There's only one problem.
What's that?
Chris Warner, alone in a bar, spending the whole evening chatting to a friend. I mean, my reputation could be ruined over this one.
Well, don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
I hope you weren't too bored.
No, I enjoyed it. Shall we do it again?
Joe, are you asking me out?
Of course not. Just a talk.
Okay, I'd like that.
Okay.
Chris Warner? He's not.
He is. He's a father. Well, biological father.
Okay, Marjorie, ready for my next victim?
Shush. But how do we know?
Because Sarah's got this amazingly red blood group, same as Chris.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Believe what?
It seems that Chris is the father of Carrie's triplets.
Well, you know that day he had urgent leave? He flew to Australia to give blood for Sarah.
That's so.
Oh, well, he doesn't seem too interested.
You never know with Hone. I think he was on the list too.
What list?
Hey, shopaholic.
Yeah, well, I took your advice.
Let's see. Ooh, looks expensive.
Yeah, well, that was the idea.
That's nice.
I wouldn't have said this was your colour.
No, me neither.
Oh, that's very nice indeed.
Would you like it, Marj?
Oh, no, Carmen. Just as well it's not the right size, though.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah, do you think so? It's not really me, though, is it? I guess I just went and I just grabbed the most expensive things.
You okay, Carmen?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, you don't seem that wild about your shopping spree.
You're supposed to enjoy being rich, Carmen.
Yeah, well, I am. I'm loving every minute of it.
Just chill out, Nick. Go with the flow.
What if the flow's going straight down the toilet?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just Rachel McKenna pulled a vicious stunt and now I'm the joke of the world.
What happened?
I got conned into going out with her and Mum and Marj to this dumb bowling alley. She threw her arms around me right in front of Charlotte Olsen.
Oh, right, now that's the girl you were in here the other day with.
Blonde, goddess, yeah.
So, why did Rachel throw her arms around you?
To humiliate me in front of this major babe. Make her think the worst.
Maybe she did it because she likes you.
Rachel! She doesn't give a stuff about me. She just wanted to make me look like a complete and utter prat. And she succeeded.
Oh, that's awful, Nick. I wish I could help.
No one can.
Nick, got a spare minute?
Got a spare lifetime now, thanks to you.
Can we talk,
Forget it!
What are you doing? Shopping for Marj?
Yeah, well, I haven't got the hang of the spending thing.
Well, you must have been shopping before.
Yeah, but not with any money. When I'm broke, there's always things going, buy me, buy me. But when I've got a few bucks, there's nothing I want.
You're a retail retard.
I know. Is there a cure?
Practice, girl, practice. You gotta act worthy, spend a little bit more each day. Think gold card thoughts.
Oh, yeah, well, it's fine for you. But I'm a working class girl from Levin.
Okay, we need a strategy then. What kind of car have you always dreamed of owning? Lamborghini, Ferrari, Beamer, Merc?
I quite like the car I've got at the moment.
Okay. Activities. Expensive activities. What do you like doing?
I don't know, hanging out with friends.
Good. We're getting hot now.
Are we?
Yeah, I got an idea. A very good idea.
Steve? Excuse me.
This is crazy. We work together. We can't keep avoiding each other.
Can't we? Believe me, I'm planning on it.
Talk.
Okay. You and Kerry lied to me, man. You both knew that you were the father of the babies.
Not true. I didn't.
Oh, yeah, I don't believe that, Chris.
Carrie only told me when she found out Sarah was sick.
Well, how come she doesn't bother to tell me?
Steve, she feels really bad about this, okay? She cares about you.
How the hell do you know?
Because we talked about it.
Great. Great. She must think you're something pretty damn special. You get cozy heart-to-hearts, I get telephone calls.
We talked, okay? That's all. I was there in Oz for 24 hours. I'm not interested in Carrie, nor am I interested in being the father of triplets. I'm really sorry this had to happen.
You're sorry.
Are you saying that Carrie had affairs with Chris, Guy, Horney, Steve, and heaven knows how many other men?
No, Marj.
I'm sorry, but I can't imagine her with Chris Warner. Talk about an odd couple.
She didn't sleep with any of them.
Apart from Chris?
No, not even Chris.
Kirsty, certain things have to happen when you have a baby, and that's only for one baby.
Come to your senses about Roger Moore, Marj?
That wimp? Sean Connery is a billion times better than your precious Roger Moore.
You realise Moore was Ian Fleming's first choice for the role?
I couldn't care less. The man can't act. He was dreadful as the saint, and he's got as much sex appeal as a bag full of dried bananas.
What are we talking about?
I am trying to get your colleague here to face the truth about the real James Bond.
Who was Sean Connery?
Roger Moore.
Well, isn't Timothy Dalton James Bond, or was there someone after him?
Who was Timothy Dalton?
Just the people I want to see.
Ah, what's this?
Invites to Kennedy's tonight. I'm throwing a big party in honour of my riches. Open bar all night, my shout.
Oh, cool.
And I'm talking caviar and champagne, babe, so be there.
Oh, Carmen, you haven't let us into your secret yet.
What secret?
Where you bought the ticket?
I can't remember. Mustache.
That's odd.
What's this?
A cigar.
I don't smoke.
All you do when you just find out you're a father.
Isn't it a bit late for that?
Just joking, mate, just joking. Well, I knew they weren't mine when I saw the photographs. Pale and puny.
Thanks. So, you were a donor too, huh?
Yep. Sorry I gave you a hard time the other day. But if I'd only known where you were...
It was no big deal, just a bit of blood.
So, what are your plans? Are you going to visit Carrie and the kids again?
I can't see the point.
They're your kids?
No, they're not. They're Carrie's.
You're serious?
Yes. They've got nothing to do with me.
You're a hard man, Warner.
We've got to talk. If this is about birthday presents, the subject is closed. I've made up my mind.
Mum, you look fine the way you are.
Oh, really? What about that crack you made the other day about me paying extra when I fly because of the bags under my eyes?
I was joking. I think your face is beautiful.
Really?
Honestly.
Well, it's a pity not everyone sees me that way.
Well, who's everyone? Who do you want to impress?
Well, nobody in particular. Just want to feel good, that's all.
If people can't see the real you, then that's their problem.
Well, sometimes I can't see the real me. I get out of bed feeling 16 and then it's a nasty awakening when I look in the mirror.
But surgery, Mum, changing your face.
It's no different than makeup, except it lasts a bit longer and costs a bit more.
Just because society says you have to look...
Society can mind its own business. I'm doing this for me and nobody else. Oh, Greg, shall we get started?
Yeah, fine.
Sorry, darling, I've got things to discuss with Greg.
Chatting up that barman is more important than your future.
Well, he may not be a barman very much longer now TP's leaving.
You're giving TP's job to him.
I think he'll be very good. Now, if you'll excuse me.
It's simple. Carrie got all the would-be fathers to donate sperm.
How? I mean, how does it work?
Well, I guess each guy went into a little room with his little test tube.
Oh, stop. I don't want to hear any more. It's so unnatural and cold-blooded.
Oh, you've got to admit Carrie's pretty practical about it. Did you honestly not know what she was doing?
I had no idea. Of course, I knew there was a question as to who the baby's father was, but I did not know that Carrie was running around with a shopping list. And I can't say that I approve. Anyway, what's so funny?
The single most amazing bit of gossip to ever hit this place, and you missed out.
Kirsty, are you suggesting that I gossip? If there's one thing I pride myself in, it's never spreading tales. If you can't say something nice about somebody, then you shouldn't say it at all.
Absolutely. So what are we going to do about Gina and Lena's farewell?
Oh, don't look at me. I mean, you know what happened last time I tried to help.
Well, I've got a few ideas.
Well, as long as singing in Italian's not one of them.
We're just going to find out where to throw a party first.
Why did someone say party? What have I done now?
If you don't know, I'm certainly not going to tell you.
We're just trying to figure out where to throw the big farewell do.
Who's leaving?
I can't believe how slow people are around here.
Joanna, party tonight. It's going to make Mardi Gras look like a slide evening at the McKenna's.
Well, I'll have to see what Stuart's doing first.
You make sure he comes too.
Have you got Mr. Simpson's file, Ward 2?
Yeah, I've got it.
For you.
What's this?
Big bash at Kennedy's tonight, all expenses paid. Dancing on the tables, daiquiris, bubbly.
Who's going?
Everyone. one. Be there or be complete loser.
Chris going?
Yep.
I get it. I can't be in the same room as him.
Why not? What's up with him?
Oh, boy. It's a long and sordid tale.
I can't believe you didn't tell me you were leaving. I'm your business partner, Gina.
Oh, just chill out, Chris. Just cruise it.
Cruise it? You were going to leave the coffee shop and my investment.
Oh, it'll still be here when I get back. No problemo.
Well, meanwhile, who's going to run it? And don't look at me.
Oh, the right person will turn up. Trust the universe to provide spiritual balance.
Will you stop driveling? This is serious. You've got to find a replacement.
I don't have time.
Then find time.
You have a lot of anger, Chris.
You and I will both start looking today.
I can dig that. Well, don't you think that's reasonable?
I think another 50 sounds more reasonable.
Well, that's a bit more than I was paying TP.
Oh, yeah, but you're getting a bit more for your money, aren't you?
Oh, well, I think I can probably stretch to that. Rachel, would you put the wine glasses in the racks and put the bottles away?
Get your promotion?
Yep, I'd say it's pretty much a done deal.
Do you do all your deals like this?
Sorry, am I missing something here?
No, and neither am I. Are you having an affair with my mother?
An affair? That's a bizarre question.
Which I notice you're not answering. Well?
Frankly, Rachel, I don't see that it's any of your business.
It is if it involves my family.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a tick, mate.
Listen, if you're messing around with my mother, I won't stand for it.
Now, don't you think we're being just a little bit dramatic here? Why don't you get on with your job and let me do mine?
And what if I talk to my father?
Go ahead. We all know who's going to get hurt if you do, don't we? And it ain't going to be me. It's up to you, babe.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see.